What it do, comic book gurus? It's Razor Comics here. But before we start today's video, just want to take a moment to stop and thank all the wonderful, beautiful mothers out there who helped raise all these great men that watch my videos. And the one mom, the one female of the audience that watches my videos every time they drop, the best mom in the world, my mom, Mother Razor. Thank you, Mom. I love you. I appreciate you. Thumbs up to my mom. Hit the thumbs up button, guys. Do me a favor, just for my mom today. Love you, Mom. Thank you for watching the videos, being my biggest fan, my #1 supporter, the day one subscriber. Love you, and I appreciate it. Now, gentlemen and Mom, we are here today to go through a couple of stacks that I have that I purchased from a local toy and comic show, and also another stack that I purchased from a collectible marketplace, local comic book crawl. Gonna get into these packages, gonna give you my thoughts on the whole comic book convention craziness. Now that we're in the middle of the season, today this video is dropping on Mother's Day, and in a couple of weeks, we're gonna have here in Phoenix what's called Fan Fusion. So yesterday we went to a kind of like a pre-convention, if you will, kind of a pre-game before the main convention, just to get warmed up. Me and a couple of friends, they went looking for Funko Pops. Of course, I'm looking for comic books. And well, let's just open up the books, and then I'm going to give you some advice that's going to help you guys save some money this year and going forward for comic book convention season. All right, first stack up, guys, is the stack here to the left. This is what I got at the convention. The convention here was yesterday in Phoenix. It's called the Epic Toy Show. Epic Toy Show. Now, the reason why I say that is because it's not so epic. It's a small convention, a small gathering of toy collectors, toy sellers, but it's labeled as, you know, comics, toys, and what have you. Well, this year, there was only one vendor that was selling comic books, so it made it real easy. Kind of sucks when you pay $10 for early bird to get there for one vendor. Usually, there's a handful of vendors, and around this time of year, go to these smaller conventions to kind of get pumped up for the big ones, right? And here in Phoenix, that's called Fan Fusion that everybody is in love with, which we'll get to here in a minute. But first, let me show you these books that I got. I'm going to put these to the side here. As you can see, one of them already. We'll put that one up. We'll throw that bad boy up there. These books I purchased for $2 each from the local vendor. There was only one there. So, you know, it wasn't like I had a lot of choices. So when I get to these comic book conventions, normally the prices are going to be overpriced. You know, they have to pay them being the vendors to set up. So the prices are going to be, you know, they're going to be overpriced. That's naturally. So you have to work. You got to negotiate with the vendors, right? Now, when I go, more than likely, I end up buying $2 and $3 books. The $2, $3 bins are a little more funner. They're a little bit more easier for me to dig through. I actually have more of a, you know, I actually have a better time digging through them. And I also find that you get a little bit more of value in deals in those bins compared to some of the more priced up books or the more wall books, if you will. So this stack of books, I only paid $2 for each, okay? So here's the first one. We have the Peter Parker Spectacular, Spider-Man, also special guest starring Spider-Woman. This was a number 126. I love these covers because this has the black Spider-Man suit. It also has Spider-Girl in the black Spider-Man suit. So any of these covers that I can get with Spider-Man in his black suit for $2, you know, why not? All right, so second one up. Again, these were $2 a piece at an Epic Toy Show convention where it's labeled as comics, pops, and other items, and they only had one vendor, right? So here's the second book. One vendor selling comic books. Oh, $10 early bird special for one vendor selling comic books. Here we go. Next one up is Howard the Duck. We have Howard the Duck. This is number 3, a 25 center from the original run, the original series. I am starting to collect Howard the Duck. I am now becoming to appreciate Howard the Duck. And it's fun. It's fun, you know. If you remember the Howard the Duck movie from the 80s, you know, it's pretty crazy. But I figured that these are pretty easy, pretty cheap to collect. So I figured I would give these a go and start putting together a run. As you can see, this one here, it has some ink on it. Someone looks like they took their pen and wrote on it. So for $2, you know, the condition of it is pretty good. You know, other than the pen writing on the top, Howard the Duck, we'll take it all day for $2. All right, the glare, my bad guys, we'll try to keep the books at a position so where we don't get the glare. All right, my bad. I'll try to fix that. Next one up, got another Howard the Duck. This is number 24. And this is a cool blue cover. As you can see, we got the ink on here, pretty much written. Also in the H, it looks like they put the date there. If anybody knows how to remove ink, even slightly, you know, these are just reader copies. I'm just trying to fill the run. That way I can read them. I do believe there's 33, maybe 32 in this series. I might be wrong. I know there's somewhere in the 30s. Comment down below. Next book up. All these were $2 again at the Epic Toy Show with only one comic book vendor. Spider-Man 2099, another run filler. This is number 10. I have number 1 through 7. So I'm trying to grab all the copies of the number 1, the different variants of number 1, and then the rest of the series. So this is number 10. Cool cover. Out of all the Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2099 is my favorite out of all of them. I really enjoy these covers. Awesomeness, right? Cool cover. Let's set that right there. Again, these are all $2 a piece. Beautiful. Next one up. Another Spider-Man 2099. This one's going to be number 14. I've come back to clean up downtown. These are just cool covers, especially the original run. Very good condition for $2. Spider-Man 2099. Again, this is all run filler. I have 1 through 7. So just trying to build on that run. This way is a little bit harder to see because of the glare. So that's why I like to show the book this way. Apologize, but it's, you know, it's a nice day right now. We got the windows wide open and some good sunlight. There we go. Next book up. Now this series of books I saw, and I had to pick them up because, you know, the covers were cool. It's a series that I've never seen before, and I wanted to pick them up and, you know, give them a read. And when you can catch an actual series or run of books at these conventions for $2 a piece, it's fun to put together. That way you can actually take home and have some reading material. This is the first one here. As you can see, I have Before Watchmen. Never seen the series. Have no idea what it's about. I think that was pretty cool as far as the cover and the artwork here. I looked them up, and evidently this was a series that was put together where there was different writers that were on this series, and it's kind of like a prelude to the Watchmen movie. So this was put together, Night Owl number 1, Before Watchmen. This is number 1 of 4. And I thought the covers were cool. Could adjust the camera here so we can get a little bit better of a picture. And I never seen the series, so I thought this would be a good, as far as picking up to something to read. Look at this. We got J. Michael Straczynski and Andy Kubert on the art. Andy Kubert, Joe Kubert. So right here you can see, so I don't want to catch the glare, but yeah, we have a great comic book writing and art team. So all these different stories are all the different Watchmen, and they all have like their background before the original Watchmen movie, if you watch that, or the original Watchmen comic book. So this is number 2, and this is number 2 for Silk Spectre. And this is Darwin Cook, Amanda Connor. Another really cool cover. You see the artwork is really nice. And that's number 2, Spectre. We have number 2, The Comedian, which is awesome. I can't wait to read The Comedian. I wasn't able to find any more of the number 1s, so I'm definitely going to be looking to pick those up somewhere down the line. Here we have number 3, the comedian. Look at that. That's awesome. Ain't that cool? Brian Azzarello, I think as you pronounce that, J.G. Jones. So that is another epic writing combo, an artist combo. Right here, check this out. Dr. Manhattan cover. Isn't that sick, guys? Number 3. Check out the bomb just blowing up in the background. Everybody just incinerating as you watch. Incinerating? Can't say that. But, Michael Straczynski and Adam Hughes. You got some Adam Hughes love. And these are beautiful covers. I like the way how they put them together. So when I saw them, I picked up the whole lot of them. And this is the next one. You got Night Owl number 3. Again, just great people, great artists, great writers on these on the series. This is Night Owl Before Watchmen 3 of 4. So they're I do believe the most it was 6. Some of them are 1 of 6. This is 1 of 4. I think they have one shots, so they're either a 6 series or a 4 series, and then there's a couple of one shots from what I read. This is the next one up. Before Watchmen number 3. Look at that. That's Rorschach. That is sick, man. Again, Brian Azzarello and Lee Bermejo. That is some comic book, just royalty right there. So I'm really excited to actually read these series. Look at that. Look at the artwork on that. It's just beautiful. It's kind of just busting through. It's awesome. Next one up, we have number 4. This is Rorschach number 4. Same writing team, same artists, same team on this book, on this series. This is the 3 and the 4. Look at that. These covers are just awesome. You got the Rorschach fighting, and then you got the shadows in the background. Look at that artwork. Amazing. Now, next book up is number 4. I'm not sure who this character is. This is I guess it's Mandius. I've never heard of this character, so kind of interesting. Kind of look forward to seeing what this is all about. Looks like he's doing a cool little yoga pose. Excuse me, guys. I got a little sick over the weekend, so I apologize. I'm kind of fighting a little bug I picked up. We have Silk Spectre number 4. Before Watchmen, Darwin Cook, Amanda Connor again. These kind of funky covers on the Silk Spectre. Fun. That's a cool cover. I like the way it looks. Kind of a fun cover. A little funky, psychedelic. Check this out. Comedian, number 4. Look at that. It's a picture cover, right? It's a snap photo. And you can see here, this is not damage to the book. This is what the photo looks like. Like if somebody had their photo with them and they're in the war and it's just all folded up and they pull it out to show somebody, hey, check it out. I was with the comedian in the Vietnam War. So that's awesome, man. I think that's such a cool cover. It's black and white. Get that a little bit closer to you guys so you can see just how cool it is. Look at that artwork. Very good. Look at that smile, the comedian. The happy face on the helmet. I just love it. That's such a great cover. And again, these were fun. When I saw them in the $2 bin at the convention, I had to pick them up. I thought they were pretty cool. Next one up, we got number 5, Comedian. Obviously, it looks like the Comedian probably has the best, or at least the coolest looking covers. A couple of skulls, you know what I mean? Just on a post. That's awesome. Look at that. Next book up, again, this Ozymandias. This is number 5. Don't know who it is. And then we have the number 6. So this would be the end of the run. So it looks like I have 2 through 6 of the Comedian. I need number 1. Another cool Comedian cover. Before Watchmen, JFK in the cover. Wow. I mean, that says it all, right? Pretty cool cover. USA down below. That's awesome. Digging that. All right, next one up, we have, again, this Ozymandias. I don't know how do you say it, guys. If you know anything about it, let me know. But whoever this cat is, he's on top of an octopus. He looks like a real badass. Ozymandias. Huh. All right. Next one up, Batman, number 31. Again, this continues to $2 from where I picked them up at the Epic Toy Show. This was a fat stack of Watchmen before Watchmen, so that was cool. I was happy with that. That ends that stack. Now I got some DC Universe Rebirth Batman number 31. You know, for $2, got to pick it up. Don't have it. Batman 440. Again, run filler. Don't have it. Need it. Cool Batman cover. You know, got Wolfman, and then there's got Perez on the art. Batman 441. Have it, but like having an extra copy of it for $2. Again, run filler. Perfect Batman for $2. You can never go wrong. If I see it, I'm going to pick it up. Next one up is not a $2 book. This is the part of the show where we talk about conventions. I'm going to show you the book. Batman, number 429, A Death in the Family, key book, $20 price tag. So the total I paid for this haul was $66. That was the total of the haul, $2 a book. And then we had $20 for this. It came out to $66. Excuse me, that's not what I paid. That was with the total of the haul. Now, when he priced up the books, it came out to $66. He said, hey, I'll do it 60. So I said, okay, that's cool. That'll work. $60 is fine. So pretty much just knocked $6 off. So the way I look at it is I paid $14 for this key book. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, when you go to comic book conventions, Comic-Con here in Phoenix is called Fan Fusion. These conventions, no matter if they're small or big, they're going to be overpriced books. So you have to be willing to negotiate and talk to vendors. Now, I paid $60 total for this bundle. We left and we went to another place, another local place called Collector's Marketplace. I'm going to show you that bundle, what I paid, and the books in there. Now, when it comes to conventions, this is my last comic book convention haul. I will no longer be attending comic book conventions. I was standing in the middle of the comic convention, and I had what some, I guess you would call recovering addicts would say, an epiphany, right? Where I was tired, there's no place to sit down, and on top of all the long lines of all the people, all the prices, there is nothing but overpriced books. There's no deals. You're not going to find any unless you're willing to pay large amounts to buy very big collections. While I was standing there in the middle of the convention at this small epic toy show, me and a couple of friends that I went with, we started talking about Fan Fusion and how we can't wait to go to Fan Fusion. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I don't want to go to Fan Fusion. Went to it before, went to it last year, thought it was okay. My thoughts are this, guys. Save your money. Do not go to comic book conventions. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm just going to skip to the chase. And here's why. For one, especially the big ones here in Arizona, in Phoenix, it's called Fan Fusion. Last year, I went to it. It was okay. It wasn't nothing big. I was very tired at the end of the day. I wasn't happy in what I spent, but I was like, okay, whatever. It's an experience. This year, to get into Fan Fusion, if I want to go on a Saturday, which is yesterday when we went hunting, it was on a Saturday. If we want to go to Fan Fusion this year, it's going to cost me $59, guys. Did you hear that? I'm going to say it again. To get in on Fan Fusion, and you can look this up, here in Phoenix on May 24th to the 26th, to get in on a Saturday, it's $59. If you want to go for the weekend, be ready to shell out $89 for the weekend pass. Did you hear me right, guys? $89. That is not small change to walk inside, not even to spend. That's just to get in the door. $59 on a Saturday. That is crazy. That is outrageous. I will not pay that money just to get into a convention. To what? Buy exclusives? To stand in line for Artist Alley for hours at a time? No way. That's not for me. That's for the birds. Está loco. That's crazy, right? For me, that's crazy. If you're a comic book convention person, kudos to you. When I first started into a hobby 3 years ago, by no means, I'm not experienced. I'm an amateur. I am not this big YouTube guy. I am very much amateurish. So I do not have the experience of some of these bigger YouTube audiences. Kudos out to those YouTube creators that go to these Comic Cons to shoot film and walk around. I try to do that. Let me tell you something, guys. It's hard, and it's not fun. That's a lot of editing. That's a lot of showing just the fun parts. That's not showing exactly what's going on. A lot of going on at those comic conventions is standing around, waiting in line, overpaying for books. So save you some time. Do not go to the conventions, guys. There's no reason to pay, especially if you're looking for deals. If you're somebody like myself who likes to look for deals, that's not the place to go. Secondly, if you're somebody like myself who happens to be a bigger fellow, I'm talking about like 300-pound people, there's no place to sit down at these comic book conventions. These comic book conventions are held at a convention center, right? Have you been to the conventions? If you have, you know what I'm talking about. There's restrooms, and then there's a courtyard or two where you can sit down and eat. Finding a chair to sit down in the one section of the convention center is like finding Hulk 181. Excuse me, guys. It's like finding an AM-15, right? It's impossible. Usually I have to sit down or lean up against the wall. It's very uncomfortable when you're trying to take a break. And a big guy like me, we need to sit down. We need to take a break. You know, Razor Comics here, your boy Razor is not, it's not a small guy here. You know what I mean? So for big fellows like me, it's a lot of walking. It's a lot of standing around. It's a lot of pain on the knees. There's a lot of pain on the back. It's a lot of pain in the ass. So I recommend just skipping it, guys. Save your money. I will no longer be going to conventions, period. Small conventions, big conventions. I live in a great state of Arizona where there is so much to do. There is a lot of comic book shops. There's a lot of collectors markets. There's a lot of flea markets. There's a lot of places to go to look for comic books where I can spend my money and help out the community and give back to local businesses, where I do not have to give my money to these huge commercial, corporate, sponsored fan fusion, stand in line to pay $20 for an auto. No, I'm done. I started doing that. I used to get New Comic Book Day every week, guys. Every week I was there. Now I'm not doing that no more. Those days are over, and I'm here to help you guys out. Save that money. $59, the hell with that. Go to a local comic book shop. Go buy some new comic books. Hell, go buy a key. You can do a lot with that money. Go get on Whatnot. You can go to Whatnot and get you some exclusives. Those same damn books, and you don't even got to stand in line, guys. There you go. Tip for you guys. Sorry about that. Let me get the next stack up. Here you go, guys. This is my next stack up. I got receipts because I'm honest with you guys. Here we go. We paid $55.39. And this was at the local collector marketplace here in Phoenix, Arizona. Great place, really friendly. You walk in there, it's clean. They help you out. Amazing place. They have their comic books actually sorted. This time they moved to a new location. So here's the first book up that I got. It's number 608 to 609. I purchased this one there for only $6. Here we go. This is not convention prices, baby. And that is actually a well-priced book. Kudos to them. 608 to 609, first appearance of R.I.P. Great condition. Let's take a look at it here. I love it how they have it bag and board. I love it how they have the numbering. I love it how they have the first. This is how it's supposed to. This is great. This is what I'm talking about. Of course, 609 in the back. I love this little combo pack here. I can read the first one. I can read the second one, and it's run filler. Beautiful. Great job. Kudos to them. Next up, is actually a stack of comic books. Woo-hoo. I'm heated, guys. Let me take a drink of water. You know what I'm saying, guys? Look, comment down below. I might be in the wrong. Obviously, I'm in the minority. People love these conventions. I used to go to them, but it's not worth it. I'm just not doing it. The hell with that. All right, next stack up. It's a stack, actually. Check this out. It's number 90 to 94. Yes, everybody has that. I don't. I used to have the Spider-Man. This is Web of Spider-Man number 90, right? This is my favorite Spider-Man. It's going to be the first appearance of Spider-Man 2099. Web of Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, and I do believe it was Spectacular Spider-Man. There's those 3 issues. They all had this type of cover. The Amazing Spider-Man, I do believe, was the black one. That was the one that I had. I never owned this one. So I figured for $20 from numbers 90 through 94, this is a $10 book all day, every day. And you can tell the condition just by looking at it through the package. It's pretty good. We'll open it up. Why not? So here we got number 90, right? You got the cool hologram, like a Spidey. Check that out. Flip. And then this is 91 in the back, which I love. Paid $20. It's awesome because I love reading my comic books. I'm a comic book reader. Buy them because I love to read them. Do I buy them for covers? Yeah, sure. I do cover buys too. But I really love to enjoy reading my books. So next one up is number 92 out of the package. You can see there's a couple of those spine ticks right here. But again, $20. And I get the run. Web of Spider-Man. Beautiful. Beautiful artwork. You can never go wrong with Spider-Man. And on top of that, it's a newsie. You know what I'm saying? Newsie. That's awesome. That is awesome, guys. And then next one up was number 94. And again, it's another newsie. This is a cool cover. Hobgoblin Reborn Part 2, Web of Spider-Man. This is awesome. Look at that. Hold up Spider-Man. Cool cover. And it's a newsie. Little close-up on that. Excuse me. Beautiful, beautiful goodness. So good. All right. Next one up is the last pack of books that I got from the Collectors Marketplace here in Phoenix, Arizona. And it's the Rocket and Groot number 1 through 10. Paid $25. This is, I do believe, Scotty Young artwork. I don't believe he did necessarily all the covers. Not sure. Comment down below. But I never read them before. I never read a Rocket book in my life. They had the Rocket, I think 1 through 12 or 1 through 15. But I thought I could pick up Rocket and Groot. I've never seen these covers, and they looked fun. It looked like a fun series to have. So I have 1 through 10 here. Let's open them up. Take a look at it. Yeah, guys, I thought I'd just, give my little opinion. This haul is a little bit different because, we went to the convention, and it just dawned on me that, you know what? I'm just not doing this. This is just not fun. And I'm all about having fun. And I'm not about doing stuff just because it's popular, because everybody's out there at the conventions. Everybody's going to be taking video. And when I tried to do it, it was hard. When I seen other people doing it, I seen the same thing. You're going to get good snippets of, the highlights. But for the most part, it's a bunch of bullshit. Straight up, guys. It's not for me. I'm not the comic book con guy. It's not something. I love digging through books. As a big guy, it's kind of hard to do as it is. So it's a workout for me. I put my bandana on, I get out there and I sweat and I enjoy the time. But then there's a lot of walking and standing, and then the sitting is very limited. So I'm just giving you guys how I feel. So here's that stack right here. Let's get this first one up. This is number 1. Again, this is the Rocket, Raccoon, and Groot. Paid $20 for the set, or 20, was it 25? Yeah, 25. I figured $25. You know what I mean? $2.50 a comic. I'll take that all day. Number 2. Oh wow, I didn't see this. Look, that's a sick cover. Rocket, Raccoon, and Groot. I love it how he's been like kind of written on, they carved into him. That's sick. That definitely looks like Scotty Young. So that's some cool Scotty Young artwork right there. Beautiful, beautiful cover. Yeah, that's dope. And you can see, I think it says it right here. Oh, no, it says sing a song. That is a song, Scotty Young. It says sing a song. All right, number 3. Oh, that's awesome. Check that out. That's sick. Rocket Raccoon in group number 3. Now we got the SY. There's actually the signature, Scotty Young. That's cool because it's different than like the the little baby cartoons he does. So I thought this was cool because I'm used to seeing Scotty Young, they're like the little babies. Where this were just kind of like fun covers. So awesome. Next one up. Rocket Raccoon in group number 5. Again, look at that. That is cool. Hey, Bard. Hey, Eric. Oh, man, that is fun. That is just a cool cover. Look at that. Look at that artwork on that. Very, very cool. Very fun. Look how it looks like Cheerios or Fruit Loops. Right? Am I right? This guy gets it. Next pick up, Rocket Raccoon in group number 7. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Hope everybody's enjoying themselves, having a great time. Did we miss a number? We did, didn't we? I'm sorry, guys. Number 6, Rocket and Raccoon in group number 6. Fist bump. These covers are hella fun. Look at that. Look at number 7. Here lies. Wow. This wasn't even convention stuff, guys. This was local. Collectors Marketplace. If you're in Phoenix, check them out. Highly recommend. Local, guys. No cap, as the kids say. Here we go. Number 8. Look at this. Civil War II. That's dope. That is a dope Scotty Young Rocket Raccoon cover in group number 8. Number 9. Look at that. You got Deadpool. Is that Glenn Deadpool? Not sure, but that's sick. And that's a dope cover. That's number 9. Rocket Raccoon in group. And of course, on the back, you're going to get number 10. Look at that. Fun cover. Looks like this was done by somebody different here. David Lopez, looks like. Either way, still sick. Fun covers. Fun artwork. Local pickup. Didn't have to spend $59 to get in the door. Or $89 for the weekend. So, moral of the story today, and my advice is to stay away from the Comic Cons, save some money. Sorry, Fan Fusion, I will not be going this year unless somebody pays for my VIP pass, and then I'll go. I'll totally sell out for the VIP pass. But yeah, guys, seriously, I'm not going anymore. I'm done with the comic book conventions. You will no longer see those halls. Spend your money on something different. Hell, spend it on Whatnot if you want. But I would recommend doing it local. Please, guys, like the video. If you haven't subscribed, do so you can catch the next haul. And also that way you can catch any of the last videos. Watch those. Get all caught up. And until next time, check you later.